welcome back to part 2 of the Burrower. The Hungry Dead are all placed. It's time to move back into this big final battle. I do have to put out a little bit of a disclaimer there. I am filming this afterwards, of course. I was really tired, apparently. I did make a few big mistakes. When I went back and looked at it, I don't think any of it changes the outcome, but there are a couple of significant missteps along the way. They're noted in as it goes along. But anyway, I still had an incredible time playing it, and like I said, I don't think the mistakes changed the outcome. Okay, so 9 Hungry Dead. That just seems like a lot, but yep, 2 P's worth of Hungry Dead. I guess these are all the people that the Burrower killed. They get an elite ability, 2 Ravenous, plus 2 combat. Okay, alright, well, stick that up there so I remember. Now they're only initiative 3 even with their ambush, so they don't get to go first. So, well, at least they... Alright, so the Saloon Girl rolled a move. No grit. She attacks. She gets to reroll one of them. Yeah, so she gets 1 hit. She'll do it on one of these ones back here. Hungry Dead are not, they're undead. So she does 4, 5, 6 damage. Their defense is 4, health of 1, so she kills 1. And she gets 10 experience points, but she gets to heal 2 wounds. Now it's actually the Marshal's turn. So he gets to go. He hits 1 for damage. He can reroll 1 damage hit per turn. That's a 4. Their defense is 4. You know, he doesn't even kill it. Wow. Okay. You know, he should have used just his combat and not that. But anyway, so now it is initiative 3. It's actually the Hungry Dead's turn. This one can move up, so 2 of them can attack each. Oh, and do they have fear? Yeah, they do. So they should each take... Adjacent. So they should each take 4. Ooh, man, their sanity is going to go quick. Alright, they each take 4, 1 per. And they each take 1 sanity damage. Now the Hungry Dead get 3 attacks each, so it's 6 on each of them. And that's because of their elite ability. Oh, so yeah, she should have got an extra 5 for that elite ability. Okay, so Hungry Dead attacks. Their melee is a 4. They can defend them. Saloon Girl takes 3 damage. Okay, and now it's the Burrower's turn. So a random hero, it doesn't matter, I guess. 1, 2, 3 is the Marshal, 4, 5, 6 is the Saloon Girl. So it's on the Marshal. Okay. At the start of his next activation, roll a random hero, place the Burrower back on the board centered in that hero's space. Any models covered by the Burrow are immediately moved to any space adjacent to it, and heroes moved take D6 hits. Okay, well, he can't move there is the problem. But I guess he can burrow, so we're just going to say he comes up, everybody gets moved. He's here now. They're here. They get moved, pushed there. A lot more people can attack them now. Except these 3 are stuck on the other side. The hero and the Saloon Girl are no longer adjacent. That is a problem. We got to figure out how to get that fixed. But that's all he does. Oh, and any hero moved takes 6 D6 hits. So red is the Marshal, white is the Saloon Girl. Marshal takes 1, Saloon Girl takes 3, and now they can defend. Well, and the Saloon Girl takes 3 damage. Right? 3 damage each, and but so she actually takes 4 damage. All right. Now it's time to hold back the darkness. Well, I'm kind of glad that we hit this so soon. And now, let me see, at what point do we roll for more tentacles? At the start of each turn. So, well, he was not on the board, so it won't be till the start of next turn. So hold back the darkness. They do. Let's see what comes pouring out of his chest. So, something else. We draw another low threat card, I think. So we draw a low threat card, and now it's a Hell Vermin. Are they going to be able to get out of this? I don't think they will. However, he can't get to them. So, not going to be, I don't know what else he can do. Except that he adds more terror. Just another monster. His elite ability is a 3, which means plus 5 health, so he has 18 health. Okay. So exciting. We are getting crushed. Can't I roll something good? Maybe give me an artifact or something pop out of his chest? So we held back the darkness. We got an ambush attack. So it's actually the Saloon Girl's turn. So she's got to roll for her sanity. She takes 2 more sanity. She's going to burn a whiskey to get 6 of them, so she can take taken away. So that's a net of -4. And now she will attack. She gets to reroll 1. So she's got 1 critical and 1 regular hit. She is going to put the critical hit on the Burrower. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the total she can get. So that gives her 3540 experience. And she is going to put the non-critical hit on this undead here. 5 enough to kill them. So 15 experience because of the elite ability. And then she's going to, she's not going to use her, she's going to save the holdout pistol for next turn because she's, oh wait, no. She's going to use the holdout pistol on the Burrower because it's 5 per hit, not, let me just double check that, from any single hit. So, yep. And she misses. So it didn't matter. Now it is the Marshal's turn. You know, so he has 2 combat, but he can reroll 1 of his to hit rolls. But with this one I can reroll a damage roll, and I've got that's a 1, that didn't hit, but I've got a 5. That's 5 damage. Burrower has a defense of 2. Now I'm going to have to put it on this guy here. And hopefully we do better. That's a 5. That's 1. That's enough to kill him. Which heals a wound and a sanity. Gives him 15 experience, actually 25 experience because of his extra 10. And he gets another attack because he killed something. It's another 5. You know, actually, he's going to put it on this one here. He hasn't done his reroll yet. That's an 8. He kills this one. It's another 25 experience. Another wound and a sanity healed. And that's the end of his turn. Now the Hungry Dead are initiative 1. Oh, the Burrower is initiative 1. Oh, but that was his turn. He doesn't do a World Eater this turn because he already did that attack. So it is the Hungry Dead's turn. These guys can't do anything because the Burrower's in the way. Next they need to move away next go round. All right, so it is 3 attacks on each of them. Right, they each get 1 combat, but they are +2 combat because of their elite. They hit on 4s. So 3 hits on the Marshal and none on the Saloon Girl. She killed something last turn. But, so, Marshal, can he defend? He defends them all. So that is the end of this turn. So time to hold back the darkness. Oh, no. Double 3s. What is that one? Creeping Darkness. The darkness moves ahead 2 steps, which gets another darkness card. Flood of Bats. We've done this one before. Each hero takes 2 horror hits. Gains 10 experience each. Yippee, that's worth it. So 2 horror hits. Oh, they save them all. That's good. And they must pass a strength 4 or lose a dark stone. So Saloon Girl has a strength of 1. She passed. He has a strength of 3. Yeah, watch, he'll fail. Nope, he passes. So, alright, a nothing burger. Alright, so now it is Saloon Girl's turn. Roll to move. No grit. She's going to take her 3, 4, 5 horror hits. So, try and save those. She takes 1 more sanity. Glad she did the whiskey. And now she can attack 2 attacks. 2 crits. So she is going to put the first crit on the Burrower. Does 1, 2, 3, 4 more damage. Takes him up to 14 out of his 50. Golly gee. Plus 15 per hero. But she gets another 30 experience, 35 experience. And then her second one, well actually she could put it on him as well because it's no more than 5 per hit. So she's going to put the other one on him as well. And does another 4. Gets another experience, but she doesn't heal any wounds. But she doesn't have any wounds. Oh, she does have some wounds. I didn't see that. Darn. Nope, it's done. Alright, now it is actually the law. No. Oh, I screwed up. The Hell Vermin should have gone first. 1, 2, 3, it's the Lawman. 4, 5, 6, it's the Saloon Girl. So he comes over to the Saloon Girl. So that time my memory card got full, but really we were just coming in for him to do his attacks. The other thing I forgot to do was see if we got more tentacles, because, well, you know, that's just what we need. So, let's see. Ah, good. No more tentacles this go round. So now, the Hell Vermin will attack. He has a combat of 3. So he will attack. And he misses everything. But, he would have been next to her, and he has fear too, so she needs to take Well, but no. Yeah, no. So she needs another. She passes him, so she didn't take her sanity. So now it is the marshal's turn. So he's going to use his shotgun. So he has a regular and a critical. Ooh. You know what? He is going to put the critical on the Burrower, doing 8 damage, but he can only do 5 damage from any one hit, but that's another 5. So it's another 35, right? 10, 35 plus the elite ability. And then he's going to put his regular hit on this Hungry Dead, doing 5 damage, which is enough to kill it, which lets him heal. He doesn't have any wounds anymore, but he can heal a sanity. His 25 experience. Well, even if they die, they're at least getting some experience, and then he gets another shot. And he misses. Oh well. It was worth a go. And now it's the Hungry Dead. And the Hungry Dead... Oh, he should have taken 4 sanity checks. Ooh, and he failed 3 of them, so he takes 3 sanity damage. Alright, so it's the Hungry Dead's turn, so he gets 3 attacks against the Saloon Girl. And that's 2 hits. And she will defend. And so she takes 3 damage. And now it is unfortunately the Burrower's turn, and we are back to doing the World Eater. And it is a 7. World Shatter. The Burrower shakes the foundations of the earth. All heroes take d6 plus 3 hits from falling debris, and the darkness moves 1 space forward on the death track. Alright, so red is the Marshal, white is the Saloon Girl. Alright, d6 plus 3 hits. Okay, so d6 plus 3 is 5 each. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Oh, yeah, I don't know that it could have been worse than that. Let's see. Marshall. Well, she only takes 2. That is 4 damage for her because +1 because of his elite ability. Oh, man, she is now... She is 1 away from dying. Oh no. Sorry. 3 away from dying. Let me count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and she has a health of 14, so she's 2 from dying. And the Lawman... Ooh, he's going to use his grit. He's going to reroll all those that he missed. Because that is... I mean... Alright, so now he takes 4 damage, which is okay. He can live with 4 wounds. And I forgot to roll for her to move this turn, and him to move. No, okay. Yikes. Okay, and then what I didn't do last turn, because both of these guys activated next to him, they should each do an escape test. His escape is 3+. They both fail, so they both get an additional d6 wounds. Oh, Marshall takes 6, she takes 3, so she defends. she takes one more wound. Because those are not part, they don't get the +1 because they're not part of the World Eater. So she still has 1 wound left. And then he takes 6. And he takes 1 wound. Wow. This is getting very touch and go here. So now we are back to holding back the darkness. And we do. Now it is actually the Hell Vermin's turn. So he will attack. His combat is 3. And he misses everything again. Now it is the Saloon Girl's turn, so she can roll to move. She's not getting any grit. She has to take her horror. She takes a total of 6. Right? 3 for him, 2 for him, 1 for him. Oof. And that is 4. And that might be enough to kick her over the edge. Yep, that is enough to take out the Saloon Girl. So she's going to use the revive token. So she doesn't have to take a madness or an injury. She recovers a grit. So she is, now it's her turn. That was enough to, oh, it's still her turn. And then the start of her activation phase, actually, she needs to do an escape test. She escapes, so she doesn't take the tentacle damage. Now she attacks. She can re-roll 1. Oh, she gets a critical hit. And you know what? She's going to put it on this. No, she's going to put it on the Burrower. She does another 4 damage. And yeah, that's her turn. And now actually, it's actually the Marshal's turn, so he has to do an escape test, and so he passes, and he actually is going to actually try to escape too, but well, let's see. For move of 6, can he escape? He does. So he's actually going to move here. Oh, he can't get adjacent to her yet. That's okay, he's still going to go there, because he can shoot at anything he wants, even if he's adjacent. Oof. He has no grit. That's just a wasted turn. He started his turn, he only has to take 3. So he takes another sanity. And he missed both, and he doesn't have a grit. And I forgot about his armor save this whole time. Dagnabbit. Okay. Alright, it is now 1, 2, 3, the Hungry Dead, 4, 5, 6, the Burrower. Okay, the Burrower is going before the Hungry Dead. So he is going to, no, number 5. He does that burrow thing again. Oh no, that means, oh, and I forgot. Did we get more tentacles? We did not. Oh, we did. Ooh. We did get more tentacles. So a D3 plus 1. So 3 more tentacles. Which actually means he couldn't have moved. 1, 2, 3, the extra is, no, actually the 2 would have to be on him. And they couldn't have gotten to her because of that, so actually he just gets a bunch of hits on him. So he gets 9 hits on him. Or 9 attacks, I'm sorry. And he gets to defend against 2 of them. He fails 1 of them. But he gets, so that would be 3, but he gets 3 armor, so he actually gets, it's a total of 9 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 plus. Wow. So he takes 6 damage. And he is getting close. So he's at 11 damage. And he has 15 health. Alright, so. Okay, so that armor actually helped him a little bit. Okay. Now the Burrower's gone away. Now it's the end of the turn. These guys are back in play. And it's time to hold back the darkness. And we do not. And it's a Growing Dread card. From the far reaches of the void, shadows break through the barriers into our reality, hungry to feed on the light. Every hero immediately takes 1 horror hit for each other Growing Dread card in the stack and discard pile. Well, we don't have any others, so we are good there. And it says other, it doesn't say this and other. Okay, so it is actually the Hell Vermin gets to go first. He has 3, whoops, I put the Burrower on top of, so he has 3 attacks. Oh, and he hits this time. 1 hit. Can she defend it? And she does defend it. And he has no damage on him, so he hasn't had to regenerate. So each, there was not. So, alright, so nothing there. Alright, Saloon Girl, for move, no grit. She can attack. She doesn't have to, 1 horror hit, and she fails it, so she takes a sanity. Now she can attack. 1 hit and 1 reroll, so 2 hits. She's going to do a hit on this guy. Kills him. And I guess her other one is going to have to be on the Hell Vermin. She does 4. He is not void. Is he void? No, he is not a void. So 4, 5, 6 damage to him. But, no, yep, 6 damage to him. Which gives her 40 experience. Plus 5 for his elite. And now it is actually the Marshal's turn. He doesn't have to take any horror hits this turn. So he is going to attack with his shotgun. 2 critical hits. So we have 6 on him. So he's going to do his first critical hit. Well, he's got 18. So the most he can do, he's got 6, so even if he does 8, that's 14. So he's going to put both critical hits on. Oh, and roll to move. Okay, no grit. All of it on him. He can re-roll 1. So he does 8 more damage. Still not enough. So that's 15 damage, and his health is 18. And he's going to heal 2, so he's actually at 13. Because I'll forget if I move on. Alright, so 13 damage, and he didn't kill anything, but he did get some experience. And now it is the Hungry Dead's turn. So 1, 2, 3. The first one goes for the Marshal. 4, 5, 6 for the Saloon Girl. All right, for the Marshal, and they can move. Their movement is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that is the end of the turn. So now it is hold back the darkness. Oh. That means it moves forward 2, which puts us on another Growing Dread card. A Darkness card. Each hero must pass an Agility 6+ test or take D6 hits. from a cave-in. Another cave-in. Oh, great. So an agility 6+ test. So Saloon Girl's agility is 4. She fails. So she takes D6 hits, 2 hits. Oh, so she takes 2 wounds. Okay. And now the Marshal, Big Ned, your agility is 5. And he passes. Okay, so not as horrible as it could have been. Now it is time for the Hell Vermin. He does 3 attacks on the Saloon Girl. Ooh, 2 hits. Can she defend them? She defends them both, but also does a corruption hit. So she's got to use willpower, so she takes a corruption. Okay. And now it is the Saloon Girl's turn. Roll to move. No grit. She has 1 grit, but no more grit. Then she has to take 2 because of him. Oh, so she takes 2 more sanity. Takes her up to 3 since she died. Now she can attack. 2 hits. So he has 13. She needs a total of 5. So she's going to put the first one on the Hell Vermin. And it's enough to kill him. Good deal. So that was 5 total. So 35 more. Actually 40 experience. And she gets to heal 2 wounds because she killed something. And she actually is not... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, she is not adjacent to anything else, so that was a wasted attack. And now it's actually the Marshal gets to go next. So he will attack. Oh. Neither of those hit, and he doesn't have a grit. Alright, roll to move though, I forgot. Nope. Okay. Now it is the Tentacle's turn. So all 3 of them are on the Marshal again. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 attacks on the Marshal. Oh, whoa, holy smokes. Egad. Alright, so we got 2 we can defend against. 3 we've got to defend against. Oh, and he fails 2 of them. I think we might have a dead Marshal. You know what? They're going to use the Amulet of Kotak to defend against all of that damage. Alright, so I'm not even going to bother rolling, because that would be 3, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, so they're just going to defend. Alright. And now 1, 2, 3, it is the Burrower, 4, 5, 6, it's the Hungry Dead. Ah, it's the Hungry Dead are going first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, I guess he could have gone here and then here. Alright, so the Hungry Dead, 3 combat. So 6 on the Marshal and 3 on the Saloon Girl attacks. Alright, so they hit on 4s. Alright, so now to defend. Oh, 4s. Now to defend. The Marshal is the only one. He takes 3, but now he can do his 6+ armor. And he doesn't save anything. So 3 damage. And if he makes it to another turn, he's going to have to use some of that swamp fungus. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 Saloon Girl, 4, 5, 6 for the Burrower. It is on the Marshal. So center's on the Marshal. Ooh, does not get the Saloon Girl. But everybody else, these guys all got to move. So, I guess the Marshal here. Here. I guess technically these could have moved here. There's not enough, can't do a space there adjacent, so wow. Now the Marshal has to take damage though, and he takes D6 hits. 5 hits. Okay, let's see if he can defend them. And he defends them all. Wow, that's nice. And that brings us to holding back the darkness. And they do. And there is no Hell Vermin. Don't need to roll for more tentacles because there are plenty out there. So it is actually the Saloon Girl's turn, but she takes 6 horror hits because of the dead around her and the dude. Ooh. So she takes 4 sanity. She might have to use another whiskey soon. This is getting very uncomfortable. Alright, she can roll to move. Wait a minute. The heroes do not need to make escape tests to move away and set within 2 spaces. So she's got to do a... she fails her escape test, which means she takes D6 hits, 3 hits, which she can defend against. So she takes 1 hit, which... where is that? Oh, just one damage. Alright. Now she can attack. Ooh, she's got a... she's going to do the regular hit on this guy behind her. Ooh, 1. Ooh. Ooh. That's 1 plus... her 1 for him being void, plus the axe, plus her dirty fighting. That's 4. She doesn't kill it. You know what she's going to have to do? She's going to use her crit on him too. Okay, so she kills him. She heals that 1 wound she took. She gets her experience. That's her turn. And now it is actually the Marshal's turn, so he's going to take his 3 horror hits. So he takes 2 sanity damage. Next thing he's going to do is roll to move. No grit. He's going to use a swamp fungus, which gives him a... he can do D6 sanity and D6 D6 wounds and D6 sanity. So the red is sanity, the white are the wounds. So he's going to heal 6 wounds and 4 sanity. And then he gets to attack. And he's going to use his shotgun. 2 hits. So he's going to put... what is he is going to put a hit on this guy here. So 4, he can re-roll 1 because its defense is 4. He doesn't get any extra damage, so he's going to re-roll that. And 5, enough to kill it. And that's his 1 re-roll. But he heals a sanity and a wound. And now he's going to put his other wound He's going to put his other wound on the Burrower. Or should he put it on the... Yeah, he's going to put it on the Burrower. 7, which is a total of 5, since he can only do 5. So the Burrower now has 32 wounds on it. So he's 5 more, so that's another... Have to move some, give him some change. And now he gets one more attack because he killed something. And he misses. Darn. Alright. These tentacles can't get to them. This tentacle is attacking Marshall. Crap. Okay. An automatic. And he can defend one, so he defends it. And now he has his armor on these other 3. Doesn't help him. So he takes 3 more wounds. And he still has not gotten... Oh, yeah, I should have tried to escape and move. Oh, I forgot his escape test. So he did escape, so he didn't take those extra tentacly hits. Now it's the... Okay, he's already gotten his turn, so it is these guys. So this one attacks Saloon Girl. Gets 1 hit. She can defend. She defends. And that is the end of this turn. Hold back the darkness. 7 we do. So now it is Saloon Girl's turn. She takes 1, 2, 3, 4 horror hits. Let's see if she can defend them. So she takes 2 sanity damage. She's starting to climb back up. She might have to use a whiskey here in a minute. So she's going to attack. She fails. Oh, I forgot roll to move. Nope. You know what? Should she use that grit? Nope, she's just going to re-roll her 1. And she still misses that one too, and she's already used her holdout pistol. Well, that stinks. Alright. Lawman, sanity. He saves them all. Is there anything else at the beginning of this turn he needs to do? Nope, he needs to roll to move. He needs to roll for his escape, so he doesn't take any damage. And he can move. Do I need... You know, it doesn't say... It says that instead of it, they do not need to make... Oh, they don't need to make escape tests from the Burrower, so he's going to move. Did she do her escape test? I don't think she did. So she failed it. So she takes D6 wounds again. 4. So she takes 1 wound. 1 more wound. And now it is... Now I'm back to the Lawman. So he's going to attack. A critical and a regular. You know, I'm going to put the critical hit on the tentacle here. 5 is enough to kill it. So he heals a wound and a sanity. And he gets... How many did you get for that? 30 experience, so he gets 45 experience. Let me just... Oh no, it doesn't have an elite, so he only gets 40 experience. So let me get 10 back. Now with his regular... He can't kill the Burrow. He's going to put the regular on the Hungry Dead there. And he's going to use his reroll. And he does even worse. But he gets to do another attack because he killed something. He gets a critical hit. And you know what? He's just going to critical hit the Hungry Dead. Ooh, and does 1 point of damage, which is enough to kill it. So he gets his experience. She won't have to take a fear. He won't have to take a fear next time. And he heals a wound and a sanity. That's the only thing that's been keeping him alive. Now these tentacles can't get to them, but the Burrower's turn. Now this time, he rolls on his World Eater chart. He does an 8. Lash Out. Every hero immediately takes D6 hits for each tentacle and Burrower within 2 spaces of them. Okay, so they each take D6. So red is the Lawman, white is the Saloon Girl. Oh, they take 6 each. Oh no. Alright. We'll do these one at a time. Saloon Girl. Well, she saves all but 1. And how much damage do they do each? Nope, just says D6 hits. So, and it doesn't say anything, but it would normally be 1, but because it's on the World Eater chart, it's 2, so she takes 2 more wounds. And then he, the Lawman, not the Lawman, the Marshal, Big Ned, can he defend? He defends all but 1, which means 2 damage, but he can do his armor, and he saves 1. So he takes 1 wound, which it is now the end of the turn, so he heals a wound and a sanity because of Comforting Presence, which of course gives her 10 experience, which I continue to forget to do, but that's okay. So I think that is the end of the turn. There are the same number of tentacles starting the next turn, so they don't have to roll to see if there are more, but they do have to roll to hold back the darkness, and they do not. Now it is the Saloon Girl's turn, so she rolls to move. No grit. She rolls her horror hits, and she takes a sanity damage. She's going to use that last whiskey of hers. And she is going to heal 4 sanity. Now she is going to attack, and the only thing she can attack is the Burrower. And she misses. She's going to reroll 1. She continues to miss. Oh, that was not good. Alright, Lawman. Roll to move. Nope, grit. Roll his sanity. He takes a sanity damage. Now he rolls to attack. He gets 1 crit and 1 regular. Huh. You know, I wonder if he should roll his crit. He doesn't have to shoot things adjacent to him, and he's got range. And I think, I'm going to look this up, I think you can shoot through enemies. Look at line of sight. I would think the Burrower actually defeats line of sight, because he's huge. There's no way they can see around the Burrower. I mean, so he can't see. So he's going to have to do his critical hit. This is the critical hit on the Burrower. That's a 5. So that does 5 more damage. And then the non-critical hit on the Burrower is a 1. He's going to use his reroll for damage. He does another 5. So that's another 10 total on the Burrower. So, and the Burrower now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 43 wounds. They need to get 7 more wounds. Can they survive? Actually, they're looking pretty good now. After she died and healed everything, they're looking a lot better. And that fungus and his every time he kills something, healing helps. And then her Comforting Presence, he's going to heal a wound because of that. And actually, I healed a wound and a sanity last time with her Comforting Presence, which you can't do, so I'm giving myself a sanity back. And that's the end of the turn, right? No. The Burrower still gets to go. Duh. And they need to each do their escape tests for this turn, so she does not escape again. So she takes 3 hits. She defends all 3. And now the Burrower does whatever his World Eater thing is. 8. This Lash Out. So everybody takes hits. So red is the Lawman, white is the Saloon Girl. Ooh, Saloon Girl takes 2, but the Lawman takes 6. So Saloon Girl, can she defend? She defends them both. The lawman, not the lawman, the marshal. He does not defend 1, which gives him 2 damage. So his armor, he takes two wounds. Okay. And that's the end of the turn. These guys do not have burrowing or anything like that. Their ability is the smash. So they still can't get around this guy to them. They sure can't push him out of the way. So hold back the darkness. They do not, and it's a darkness card. What horrors await us? Play this card on the highest level hero, or the hero with the most experience points if tied. Enemies prioritize targeting you first and gain +2 combat, +2 shots against you. Discard at the end of the adventure. Well, so that's on the Saloon Girl. She's got the most experience, so they preferentially target her, but okay. The Burrower doesn't get combat, and he doesn't take shots, so that's kind of a, I guess, when we have to fight off the tentacles. Alright, so we failed the darkness, so Saloon Girl to move. Oh, she gets a grit but takes 2 sanity because of her parasite. And now she takes her 3 horror hits. And she saves none of them. And now she can attack. She gets to reroll 1. And I forgot she got the +1. She's been getting the +1 void. No, yep, no, I did that. Alright, so, alright, 2 attacks hit. She's going against him, both of them. So that's 5. His defense is 2, 6, 7, 8. Well, so actually do 6 damage here and do 2 damage here. That's 7, that's 8 damage. But you know what? That last one where I did 4 damage, I should not have done 4 damage. I should have only done 2 damage. And I'm going to guess that I probably had another non-critical hit that only did that. So I'm going to take 4 damage back. So that actually, so 4 damage back. So basically take the 2 back on that. That was 6. So we only give him 2, 6 minus 2, minus 2. So we only give him 4 damage, so that's not enough to kill him. So now it is the Marshal's turn. So his sanity. He takes 1 more sanity damage. Man, he's got plenty. He's in really good shape. Now his attacks. So he's got 2 critical hits. So he has to put them both, well, he doesn't have to put them both on him, but just because of I screwed up on the defense. So 7, 8, 9, which should be enough to kill him. So we killed, because he only had 2 left, so we kill the Burrower. And now I remember, I think when you kill the Burrower, all the tentacles die too, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, nope, you still got to kill them. So we killed the Burrower. Boom. These guys, it's now their turn. And they preferentially attack the Saloon Girl. So 6 attacks on the Saloon Girl. Whew! Yikes! Well, she can. This one isn't. She may have just been killed. She saves that one. Yeah, because that is 3, 6. Can you use a grit to force a reroll of an enemy's attacks? Okay, nope, you cannot. So, bottom line is, that was, well, that's 12. That takes her to 14. Right? She had 2 wounds. Oh, wait. No, did she kill any? No. So she just died. because she has 14 health. That's 12 plus the 2 wounds. So she is now wah, wah. Okay. Alright, well, time to hold back the darkness. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's see what happens. Because we held back the darkness, but something's bursting out of his chest. And it's a 4, and I think a 4, thankfully, is nothing happens. Yes, nothing happens. Oh, good. Okay, so he gets to go first, so roll to move. He doesn't get a grit. He's just going to stay where he is. He's going to attack. 2 critical hits. So he's going to put the first critical hit on this one, doing 7 damage and killing it. He's going to put the second critical hit on that one, doing 5 damage and killing it. So he killed those 2. I mean, it doesn't matter that he heals wounds or sanity because it's the end. That's the end of the mission. Saloon Girl went bat. He gets 60, 70, 80, 90 experience. And that is the end of the mission. She died because she got... So that darkness card actually led to her death. Wow. Okay. So, first thing you do is you heal all your sanity and your health. And if you're dead, you can get revived. Drop to 1 grit, or you get a grit. Then you revive her and roll for her injury. So, what injury does she add to her already existing injury? A 3. Internal bleeding. Your condition is serious. Wiping blood from your mouth. You assure everyone you are fine. Any further injury chart rolls are only made on a single D6. This injury is -1 to the roll to heal during surgery at the doc's office in town. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so she now has internal bleeding and a mangled hand. Then we get to... Their reward is each hero gets D6 times 200 gold. So, red is the marshal. So the marshal gets 400. The saloon girl gets 1,000. And then we also get to do our loot cards. Holy smokes, we're going to get a lot of loot cards in all of this. So, they get a loot card for the Burrower / Tentacles first round, and an extra loot card because it's the Burrower. So that's 2. They get 1 for the Hungry Dead, that's 3. They get 1 for the Hell Vermin, that's 4. And then they get 1 for the Tentacles that burst out of his chest. So they get 5 loot cards each. So this could be good. And I had a blast, but I thought they were gonna die. Luckily, the burrow is so big and this room is so small that not everybody could get to him all the time. But, alright, so Saloon Girl loot card number 1 is an artifact card. Number 2 is a gear card. Number 3 is 50 gold. Number 4 is D6 times 50 gold. Okay, so 100 more gold. And number 5 is D6 times 25 gold. So 175 more gold. A loot card, a gear card. A bandolier strap. Once per turn you may reroll a ranged to hit roll. Frontier, Traveler, and Outlaw only. Well, she's going to give this to the Marshal. Assuming I'll have to check and see if that counts as the same as that jacket. So that was the gear card. And then an artifact card, she gets, a Tredaran Trench Pistol. Take 1 corruption hit to fire. Range 5, 3 shots, damage +1. I don't like anything where they... And it is not light, so she can't use it. I'm not taking corruption hits to shoot, so that's going to get sold. And then her total is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. more experience. They will definitely level up next round. Alright, now the Lawman. Let me shuffle these up because that's like a third of the loot deck. Alright, so his first thing is D6 times 50 gold. Oh, it's 250 gold. His next is another 250 gold. So let me just... Number 3, D6 times 25. Nope. Woo, 25 gold. Number 4, another 25 gold. And number 5, the Darkstone. He was not nearly as lucky as she was. Alright, and then so we have 30, 60, 80, 120 experience for him. Wow. And now they have to roll for corruption. He has 3 Darkstones now, she has 1, so red is the Marshal, 1 is the Saloon Girl. Wow, and they don't take corruption for a change. And then they leave. They were successful. Holy smokes, this is just a monster. What a great guy to fight against, though, or gal. I had fun painting it. I had fun fighting it. It's one of the few ones I actually did a little bit of extra basing because I like the clear bases. But yeah, this what a cool monster. I am happy that I had this one-off adventure. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I didn't screw up too much. I'm going to have to go back and check and make sure I didn't screw up his defense too much. But I did so much extra damage at the end, I think it probably made it up, so it's a wash. But when they leave, they're going to go to a town. It'll be a random town. And hopefully they'll meet up with the Marshal and the Bandito, who are, in the chronology of things, are getting ready to head into the canyons to fight the Black Fang tribe. So hopefully they'll roll and get to join them on that. That would be kind of fun as well. So until next time, happy gaming. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast.